Hello, Miss. We are the only two. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Ah, there it comes. There he
Miss,
is.
I am going to put my art that I
Miss, you see Jasper Brothers.
Yeah, I saw them. Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, okay.
shoes that I color.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, but
Okay.
yeah, that is very cool.
Hello, Miss.
Oh,
Hello.
Mario.
Me, we're going to copy.
Mm-mm.
Miss, I am going to tell you something. I have like this, the art, you see it.
Yep.
But it's like this, the
I can. Yeah, it is like that.
I put the art like this, and I say, what? But I really know this. And I said, oh, it's because I don't have a very good.
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
Miss.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, so welcome to social studies. And you know, we have been learning and we have been working during these couple of weeks, working in like weather, resources, and all that. So I'm gonna start the class by sharing the PowerPoint. You don't need to write, just answer to me a couple of questions and paying attention because we are reviewing. Okay, this is
See what I do.
a review. Okay, okay, Lauren. Okay, okay. This is a review that you need to. Can you see the screen, people?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Me, we need to copy.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, the topic.
Miss,
Yes.
I can see it.
Okay.
I know. Miss,
Yeah.
I seems clear.
Okay, okay, here we go. Well, you know, we have been working with what it say in the screen.
Weather and climate.
Okay, weather and climate. So in here, it will be awesome, guys, that you going checking your notebook just to see, I have this, I have this, I have this, just to check. Okay.
But I'm going to have this because
No, you're not gonna write, just to check that I have the topic, okay? So over there we have weather versus climate. Weather is what we get and climate is what you speak, okay? We have these two. Weather, it means that are the condition of the atmosphere over a short period of time, okay? They can change within minutes or hours. So right now, I think it's a little bit cloudy, okay? Maybe in 1 or 2 hours, it's gonna be sunny, but maybe at 4 p.m. is going to be like a little cloudy, or we are gonna see some showers around the city. But the climate is completely different. It's how the atmosphere behaves over a long period of time and space. It's the average regional weather pattern over decades. Okay, so they are in here in the chart that you can see in here. This is a diagram. It says like in January, in the last 30 years, a normal average temperature. It means that in January it's a little bit cool, a little bit cool, a little bit cool. It start getting warmer. June, July, and August and September is very hot because it's the start of the summer. And then, so from March to May, we have spring, and then we have hot, and then it comes fall. So that is in the way, this is climate, okay? It's a long period of time, and weather is a, huh? Guys.
Little.
Weather is condition
Where
of
you
the
go?
atmosphere over a short period of time.
Okay, it's a short period of time. Let's see if you have that in your notebook.
Yes,
Mention the two major factors of weather and climate are.
It's a precipitation, temperature, and
Precipitation.
is this
Precipitation, temperature, and another that is.
Andrea? Can listen, Andrea? Andrea, you talking? No? Microphone?
Can you listen to me?
Soft. Okay, Laura and then Dana. Okay, don't yell, you don't need to yell.
okay. Precipitation, temperature, and thermometer.
Okay, and what is precipitation, Dana? Do you remember?
Precipitation is from primary rain, snow, sleet, and hail.
So we have precipitation, very good. Temperature. And precipitation is the form of the water, like in rain, in snow, in sleet, hail, that falls to the earth surface. And the temperature is the measure of how hot or cold something is. We use, yep.
Now you can listen to me.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Miss, I want to write.
You want to what?
I think that he said that he wants to write.
Yes, he want to write, but we already write this was in yesterday.
Yeah, we wrote that. So don't forget that a thermometer is a tool that we use for measuring temperature, okay? So, okay, Diego, help me to read.
Okay. Water in the air. Water in the air is another major part of climate. About 3/4 of Earth are covered by water. Even though you cannot see it, the air around us contains water too.
Okay, so in here we have humidity. Let's see. Bruce, read it. Bruce?
Humidity. The amount of moisture in a given volume of air at a given temperature.
Is the amount of moisture in a given volume, right? So if see, this is like in a desert, we don't have a lot of moisture, but in a rainforest, we are gonna find a lot of moisture in the temperature in the air. Okay, then we go to summary 2. Can you look that in your notebook, please? What causes climate?
I have.
Okay. Remember to go
I have it.
checking that you have everything. Okay.
Yes, I have it. Oh,
Okay.
my body.
I have it.
Okay, I'm gonna start with let me see. Joseph, can you help me please read?
The number 1.
All that.
One factor is the distance a place is from the equator.
Okay, wait. Remember that the climate is of a place depends of its location. The factor that affect the climate are the number 1, like Joseph read, is the distance. Is the distance a place is from the equator. Number 2, Joseph.
A second factor that affects climate is how far a place is from a large body of water such as an ocean.
Okay, so the second factor is how far is this place from a large body of water. So how far we are from the ocean. Here in Tegucigalpa, where we are like very far from the Atlantic Ocean and far too from the Pacific Ocean, but not that far from the Atlantic, okay? Number 3.
The third factor that affects climate is elevation.
Elevation. So here in Tegucigalpa is a little bit more cold, or the weather is a little bit temperate because we are high, okay, in a elevation. But if you go to a place like La Esperanza or Intibucá, their elevation is a little even more than in here, than in Tegucigalpa. So that's why it's cold there, okay? But in San Pedro Sula, have you gone to San Pedro Sula? No?
Miss, I am San Pedro Sula.
Right now?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, Darwin. So how is the weather there?
It's so hot.
Very hot, right? So it's completely different from your house?
Yes,
How is the weather in your house?
cold.
It is cold, right? So over there, Darwin is going to be a little bit hot or maybe come a little bit tame.
Mi hija no se le escucha nada.
Miss,
Well,
Miss, I can hear.
We can
Me.
hear you.
I can hear.
I can listen right now.
Talk.
Hello, now?
I can listen, yes, I can listen. Yes.
Okay. So the weather in San Pedro Sula is hot because they are close to the ocean, and the elevation that they have in San Pedro Sula is like 90 meters or 100 meters from the sea level, okay? But here in Tegucigalpa, we are like 900 meters elevation. So that's why it's a little bit cold in here. So now we go into types of climate. Okay, everybody checking that you have that?
I have, Miss.
If you have it, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Let's see, you are gonna help me now. Okay, let's see type of climate.
I have it.
Area with a tropical climate is usually very warm all year. These places are near the equator. Equator, the rise of the sun streaked are not desired in the area in USA only. The tip
In USA,
in USA only the tip of Florida and Hawaii have a tropical climate.
okay, so only Hawaii and Florida, it has a tropical climate. So this tropical climate we can find in like in Roatán, in Ceiba, in Omoa, Cortés, Colón, Trujillo, gracias a Dios. So that is a tropical weather, okay? Tropical climate, sorry. So if from United States, only Florida and Hawaii, they are very tropical. Number 2, Jose, can you help me please?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
2. Areas around the North and South poles have a polar climate. It is the coldest climate. A very small part of USA in Alaska has a polar climate.
So Alaska is one of the coldest states from United States, okay? So most of the time it's like that, most of the time. Even when it's summer, we can find a little bit of snow in the place, okay? Daniel, yeah, Andrea?
If Tegucigalpa is like that, I'm going to do.
Yeah, we will be like that, definitely. Okay, so Daniel, go ahead.
Most parts of Alaska have a subarctic climate because they are closer to the North Pole. Warm periods in summer are short and parts of the state are covered in snow for most of the year.
Okay, so like I told you, most of the year, these places is covered with snow, even in warm periods like in summer. Okay, Elena, Diego, your microphone.
Temperate climates are between the tropical and the subarctic climate. Temperate climates are moderate in temperature, neither very hot, not very cold.
So temperature, okay, temperature. So it means temperate climates is like here in Tegucigalpa. Well, used to be, because now we don't have a lot of trees and there is a lot of global warming and, you know, a lot of issues. But here used to be in Tegucigalpa many years ago, like between tropical and between subarctic. It means like it is not so hot, like you are not like, oh my god, like maybe Darwin right now. So Darwin right now will be like, it's very hot, it's very hot, it's very hot. But here now we are like, how do you feel? It is hot in your house right now, or it is cool? How is it? It's cool, right? It's cool. So,
Yes.
and completely different from San Pedro Sula. But here in Tegucigalpa, sometimes it's a little bit hot. Sometimes is very, very, very cold. But most of the time it's temperate, like not too hot or not too low in cold. So it's Moderate, okay? Wow, I finished. Oh my God. So I want to show you a video about those kind of climates, okay? So don't, okay, wait a second. What did I touch in here? Ah, yes, I have it in here. So if you have the opportunity, what type of climate would you choose to live?
In cold.
Very cold with snow all the time? Very, very, very cold.
Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So give me a second. Okay, somebody else want to tell me if you want a tropical climate or a temperate or a subtropical? Uh-huh.
I want tropical.
Tropical? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
Hot.
think I want. I don't know.
You don't know?
No, because winter is very awesome, but snow is very cold. Tropical is normal, but doesn't have snow. I don't know.
Okay. So I'm going to stop a little bit the recording because I want to show you this video.